If you're selling a residential property in Arizona, there are several things to consider. Don't worry, you've come to the right place. Hi everyone, I'm your host, Andrew Chung. In this video, we're diving into the world of Arizona real estate, specifically the residential purchase agreement and the necessary disclosures for sellers. So, let's get started. Firstly, let's define what a residential real estate purchase agreement is. Also called a residential purchase and sale agreement, it's a legal contract that binds a buyer and a seller for the transaction of a property. It covers details like the purchase price, financing, and the closing date for the sale. Now, it's standard practice for buyers to pay what we call earnest money, which serves as a deposit showing they're serious about the sale. And here's the heart of our discussion: mandatory disclosures. These are crucial pieces of information about the property that sellers are required to disclose to prospective buyers. Failure to do so can lead to fraud allegations. So, what are these disclosures? Firstly, for condominiums or planned communities, sellers are responsible for providing buyers with written details about the building's protocols and contact details for projects with fewer than 50 units. If the project contains 50 or more units, the homeowners association must provide the appropriate information. Sellers should contact the homeowners association and ensure that the buyer receives this within 10 days of receiving written notice of a pending sale. Secondly, there's material information. It's mandatory for sellers to disclose any pertinent information about the property before the contract can be executed. If your property was built before 1978, it's crucial to inform the buyer about the possible presence of lead-based paint on the premises. That's the lead-based paint disclosure. Next, properties in proximity to a military air station require a statement detailing the same in the agreement. As for soil remediation, sellers must notify the buyer if the soil within the property boundaries does not meet the requirements for domestic use. If you're selling 5 or fewer land parcels in an unincorporated area, you're required to provide an affidavit of disclosure in a minimum of 7 days before the property transfer. In the case the property has a swimming pool, the seller must include a disclosure detailing pool ownership responsibilities in accordance with the Arizona Department of Health Services guidelines. Lastly, a comprehensive loss underwriting exchange report listing all claims made against the property must be sent to the purchaser. Sellers must abide by state and federal laws that govern how personal data is handled by the insurance sector. Remember, in addition to these mandatory disclosures, other disclosures may be necessary based on a buyer's inquiries. Navigating these legal requirements might seem daunting, but with DoorLoop, you'll have everything you need to manage your rental business efficiently and hassle-free. And here are some frequently asked questions. Number 1. How do I write an Arizona real estate purchase agreement? You can download our free forms for a purchase agreement template or use our software to create a custom contract. Click on the link in the description below. Number 2, can you get out of a sale agreement in Arizona? The answer is yes. The buyer has 10 days following the final execution of the sales agreement to withdraw from the transaction or to accept it in exchange for the seller making a particular repair. Number 3, can sellers in Arizona get out of real estate contracts? The answer is yes. If the buyer's conditions are not satisfied, a seller has the right to terminate a sale agreement. Number 4, is it mandatory to disclose the property's condition prior to the sale? The answer is yes. Sellers in Arizona are required by law to disclose the property's condition and any defects that could affect its value. Well, that's it for this video. If you want more real estate content for your business, make sure you check out our YouTube channel for more DoorLoop videos, such as how to get rid of mold in your rental properties and why is a property management system important. Remember to like this video, share it, and of course, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.